You see Lou Williams getting the nod. As the ball is up, the game is on. The Cavaliers win the tap.
Do you think Lou will be reluctant to shoot the ball tonight, being in the starting lineup?
Reluctant to shoot the ball, whether he is coming off the bench or starting. And a nice drive by Okoro. A game against the Blazers a couple of nights ago. Here's Ibaka. Gets usually that first look and knocks down the jump. Who will happily play the role of shooting guard, I'm guessing, as Ibaka works inside and misses off the glass. Okoro being very aggressive. Again, I mentioned he was scoreless.
The organization wanted to kind of start over again and let's build with young guys and develop these people. And you see Allen with the finish, and that's not what make them have to defend you, get to the foul line. Don't just settle for jumpers.
Well, here is another jumper by a very capable three-point shooter in Patrick Beverly.
Unless you're going to make it, of course.
You are just joining us. Paul George out, but was working out this morning. Kawhi Leonard out with what's being called a lower leg contusion. At the same time, did not seem overly worried about it. By the way, 9-5 start for the Cavaliers. Lou moving to his left. That's usually a predictable result. And Lou Williams drops.
Give the Clippers a chance in transition.
Lou finds a crease, gets to the rim, and lays it in. That's pretty much what he did in the fourth quarter against Chicago. He only took 10 threes. The entire Cavalier team in that game hasn't happened in 3 years in the NBA. Allen follows the miss and taps it home, and Jared Allen now with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Lou Williams brings it back the other way. Clippers out in front by 2, dashing down the lane, bumping into Allen from behind, counted and a foul. A daring drive. Not playing that game a couple of weeks ago in Cleveland, but with Andre Drummond out of the lineup, he gets the quote-unquote battlefield promotion. We will see later on. Clippers by 2, Terrence Mann checking in, drives in on Sexton, gives to Ibaka, and the floater is good for Serge Ibaka. He took over in the fourth quarter and put the Bulls in the rearview mirror. It's been kind of a sloppy start to this game. Clippers do lead 24-15, but count the basket for Jetty Osman, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
You start the game out and you say, uh-oh, they're minus 51 points from those 2 starters. George, and there's the follow-up by McGee on that lob.
Are not playing on the court so far in this one, but Big Zoo has said that Lou is always on him, telling him to be aggressive and to continue to play aggressive throughout game.
And Sexton digs it out, and here come the Cavaliers. Darting down the lane, lays it in. Strong drive by Colin Sexton. He has 6. Morris's first miss from above the arc today. He's hit a couple. Garland, strong drive off the window and in. Lou gets the entry pass, 8:21 to play. Beverly for 3. Rebound tapped up, but not in by Senior. Creates space inside and lays it in. Any worse for the Ware? He's played 10 first-half minutes so far. 8 points and a couple of assists. Allen inside working. He has 6.
His footwork by Allen.
Trying to dodge a Cleveland team that is looking to get out of a slump of 6 games as Marcus Morris Sr. continues to deliver. He has a team-high 12.
JB has done an excellent job with this team. He says all the right things when he asks questions. Who's cooled off a little bit since that hot start in the first quarter.
Garland given space, pulls the trigger and knocks down his second 3 in as many attempts. Garland now with a dozen.
Guy who makes shots. He didn't shoot the ball that well last season, but he was young, he was weak, he was welcoming himself to the NBA, and that guy does a pretty good job hitting threes.
Is finding his comfort zone with this second unit. Windler drives in, gives to Allen, bump going up, count it, and give him one more on the house. He has got a terrific future. I was surprised the Nets were willing to give him up, but when you can get James Harden for sure. As Williams misses, rebound taken by Ibaka, ball fake, lays it off the window and in, and Serge Ibaka now with 11. Sexton gets the screen from Allen, gets deep into the paint and puts it deep into the well.
Again, the screener, Allen, runs up, number 4 in the league in steals. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Batum with a nice pass into Ibaka, and he lays it in. What a quick decision and a good one for Nicholas Batum. 58-50, Clippers by 8. Allen drives on Ibaka, gets to the rim, high off the window and in. Only about the hair. Maybe he'll be the hair for the Cavaliers. This is Lou Williams, drives in on Allen. and then gives it back to Ibaka after he drew Allen's attention, and Serge Ibaka having one of his best first halves as a
line defense by the Clippers has been very good tonight. I'll let you sneak that one in, but I heard it the whole time.
Allen with the flush. He has 13. Cavaliers in this second quarter, 12 for 20. Reggie Jackson down the lane, surrounded by defenders, and lays it home. It's the front rim, and a flat-footed JaVale McGee has the loose ball.
Batum comes right back and steals the ball, gives Lou an opportunity to make a decision. Am I shooting it? No. I'm going to give it to Kennard and get his confidence up by knocking down the three.
He gets another assist. Kennard gets the bucket, feeling good about himself. Clippers now lead by 11. Oh, McGee punching it in. Respect. JaVale McGee. Shot clock is dark. Lou Williams controls. Jackson to Kennard for three. Book it for Luke Kennard. 70-58 Clippers out in front. Back-to-back threes for Luke Kennard.
Morris coming off the bench. Both have 3 fouls for the Clips.
Lou a drive and a dish. Beverly the catch and the swish, and the Clippers lead by 15. It's required tonight without the two big boys, and he has delivered. 3 of the 5 starters in double figures. Oh, how about Beverly behind the defense to the rim and lays it in. And a quick 5-0 run for the Clippers to start the third. Patrick Beverly controls. He has 13. Great ball movement here for the Clippers. Lou Buck going up, counted, and a foul, and he throws down his calling card. 15 for Lou. Sexton into the paint, where he has been so dangerous against the Clippers in the first couple of ball games. Knocks down another jumper. Jackson down the middle of the floor with Ibaka riding shotgun, and the two teams swap turnovers. Ooh, Sexton hit hard by Beverly, who quickly makes sure that the youngster is okay. Under 8 to play here in this third quarter. Ibaka down the lane and punches it in with the right hand. Allen back the other way, loses the handle. Lou slices down the lane, a graceful glide to the rim, about 21 in.
Beverly sized up the entire court. He saw the cutter going down, hit Lou right on time.
Garland working well without the ball, slices his way to the rim. When you are down your 2 best players, it's a good task here. Is Jackson sidesteps Sexton to the rim, counted, and a foul. 92-65. And a much different looking Miami Heat team than we saw down in South Beach a couple of weeks ago on the same road trip which the Clippers played the Cavaliers. Long rebound goes back to the Cavaliers. Osman for 3. Got it. Garland knocked around en route to the rim, but he lays it home. He doesn't get the whistle. He'll settle for the bucket. They'll set their sights hopefully after the buzzer. Oh, Lou Williams loving it. 26 for Lou. Too much talent on that roster. It'll be a dogfight tomorrow here. Lou Williams, the jumper, is with or without Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Under 7 in the fourth quarter. He's looking for win number 20. Sexton, little mid-range jumper. The Clippers have seen enough of that here in the 2 games that they have played.
Been known as a very good defender, but Morris a little too big. Can they play within the framework of a team and help them win games?
Lou Williams, 30 and 10. The 20-question version of the quiz. The Utah Jazz and the L.A. Lakers, and soon to be L.A. Clippers. Drive inside and a bucket and a foul. Backpedals and gets a screen now from Cavaliers. Jackson drives on Wade off the window and in, and mere coffee. Total team effort for the Clippers here tonight. It's not the official buzzer yet. They'll have about a half a second to run off here, but the Clippers, at the sound of the buzzer,